Welcome to my channel IT Smart Training. Now we are going to start a new topic, which is how to create a child domain in Windows Server 2019. So before start, we just do some theory. Before creating the lab, we have to know that what is a child domain. So suppose that this is my forest. In our Active Directory, forest is a logical structure of an Active Directory. This is my forest. Okay, so inside the forest there are domain and domain trees. So inside the domain or domain trees there is a lots of domain controller. Okay, these are the domain controllers. Okay, so inside the forest there may be one domain or a multiple domain. So if I told what is forest, the forest is a logical structure of Active Directory which can contain a single domain or a multiple domain trees. Okay, so in my scenario there are two domain trees and four domains. So what is domain? Domain is also a logical structure of Active Directory which can contain a domain controller, which is the physical machine. So now what is the domain controller? Domain controller is the physical system where the ADDS role is installed. That is domain controller. Domain controller is a physical component of Active Directory and domain is a logical component of Active Directory. Okay, so I just named the domain, suppose abc.com, and this is my forest root domain. This is my forest root domain. This is my root for domain, and this one is new domain tree. I just named the domain. This is a.abc.com. This is a hierarchy. A domain tree maintain a hierarchy. Suppose this is my abc.com and the next domain is a child domain which is a.abc.com. If I have another domain under this, suppose like this, the domain name will be b.a.abc.com. Every domain maintain its previous domain name. Okay, so this is abc.com, next domain abc.com is continue. The domain name of this domain is A. So this is a.abc.com. So next domain a.abc.com is continue from the top domain. The domain name, this domain name is B. So the full domain name is b.a.abc.com. Here is also the same. Suppose this is xyz.com, x.xyz.com. Okay, and this is the forest. A domain, this is a domain tree. You can see this is a domain tree. This is also child domain. This is a domain tree and this is a domain tree. So in this forest there is a 2 domain trees and 5 domains. Okay, so a domain tree is a logical component of Active Directory which can contain single domain or a multiple domain. Suppose in my forest there is only a single domain. This is also called tree. Okay, so if I have a single domain in the forest, that is also a tree, and if I have a multiple domain in a forest, that is also a tree, like this. So tree is a logical component of Active Directory which can contain a single domain or a multiple domain inside the forest. But a domain tree must follow a contiguous namespace. Never follow the discontiguous namespace. Suppose here is abc.com is maintain a.abc.com, this maintain b.a.abc.com. If I have another domain, that is c.b.a.abc.com. So this is the hierarchy. A domain tree always follow this hierarchy and always follow a contiguous namespace. Never follow the, suppose this is abc.com, the child domain is xyz.com. This should never happen. Okay, so a domain tree always follow a contiguous namespace, not the discontiguous namespace. Okay, so now we create this child domain controller in my forest. So before start my videos, I just want to tell you, if you like my videos and if my videos will helpful to you, please subscribe my channel. Please click on the subscribe button and share my videos. It will makes me more inspirations from you. So now we start the video. I just minimize it. So here is my scenario. There is a 3 virtual machines already. This is my main domain controller, forest root domain, and this is additional domain controller, and this is an RODC. So this machine is blank. So now I create so the scenario is like this. This is my domain. smartlab.com. Here is 3 domain controller. This is the main domain controller, this is an additional domain controller, and this one is RODC. Okay, so now I want to create a child domain in under this smartlab.com named like india.smartlab.com, like this. Okay, now we are going to start to install a child domain. In this environment we have 2 virtual machines. One is a domain controller and its IP addresses. the IP address is 10.0.0.1 and the preferred DNS is 10.0.0.1. So I go to the another virtual machine. Now I have to create a child domain into this machine. So at first I provide an IP address over here. So go here, IP version 4, provide an IP address is 10.0.0.2, DNS server is 10.0.0.1. Check the IP address is 10.0.0.2. Now I have to create go to the server manager. Next click on add roles and features. So manager is busy right now. Add rules and features. Next, select DNS and Active Directory Domain Services. Next, restart if required. Next and install. Just wait few seconds to install these services into this machine. Then we create a child domain. See, it is installed. Now I promote this server to the domain controller. Click here. You can also click over here also. Here also. So a next window is created. See, the next window is open. It's loading. So select add a new domain to an existing forest, because this is a new domain. This is a child domain. Select a new domain. Select child domain. Provide password. At first select Smart Labs administrator. Provide password. smartlab.com. New domain name is suppose India. Next. So I have some problem here. So I think this problem is, just go to the dsa.msc. Actually this virtual machine is created a few months ago, so I guess the password is expired. That's why it's giving this kind of error. The set password never expired. Sorry, I just logged out once. Just sign out and sign in. So it's logged in. I just close it and refresh once. just uh, promote the server to the domain controller. Select add a new domain to an existing forest. Child domain. Domain name is smartlab.com. Select smartlab slash MINISTRATOR smartlab slash administrator. Provide the password. Select OK. See, it's taken. Domain name is India. Next. See, now it is working fine. So previously it's given an error, so I told you the error is because of my virtual machine is too old and the password was expired, that's why. Okay, now I provide DSRM password. DSRM password. Next. 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 Now I have to wait to finish installation. See this, click on install. Now it is installing. See, it is installed and it's taken restart. So wait few seconds to get start. So you can getting start. So this is my main domain controller. It's also started. Just logged in. With password is expired, you must change the password. It's logged in. So you can see, go to the domain controllers. Here you can see the only one domain controller, because this domain controller is a new domain controller, not the additional domain controller, so that you cannot see the inaccuracy with computers. So if you want to see it, go to dsi.msc. So servers, here you can see the domains. Okay, or you can see domain.msc is the smartlab.com, and this is the child domain india.com. Here you can see also this the domain name. So this is my domain. You can go to the DSA. So this is the process, and this is how we can create a child domain in our environment. So if you like my videos, please subscribe my channel and share my videos, and don't forget to click the bell icon. Thank you.